It is Saturday the 19th of April and it's the first day of my 10k training block. I actually, I'm going to say it, I don't have a 10k race. It's just I've set the goal of trying to push towards a sub 47 minute 10k, which is around 5 minutes off the current predicted time that I've got to work towards. So we're going to be aiming to do 4 runs a week, which one will be an easy run, then we got a tempo run, then there'll be one like long form run, which is kind of just an easy run, and then the other one is, it kind of changes each week. So this week it is just intervals. Other weeks I've seen it's like time trial and things like that. So as the runs come up, I will tell you what it's going to be and what like the goal is for it. So with this first one only being 4k, quite nice, probably going to aim to do it in around like 25 minutes, just because it is an easy pace. So maybe 24, six minutes a kilometre would be alright. I have the issue at the moment where I struggle to pace myself. If it's quicker, then you know exactly what has happened. I've just gone in all ego, just gone for it. So yeah, 4k, not too bad considering, one, I got up late. Normally it should be around 6 a.m. that I'm up, and I ideally want to be out by 6:30. It's 7:43 a.m. and I'm just going to put that down to I haven't been sleeping that well recently. I look like a creep with that little bit of hair thrown out. I haven't been sleeping well recently. I'm going to put it down to the mattress. I've been waking up every day with bad back, and then I changed the mattress yesterday and I've got normal backs. There is one positive that we can look at. Later today, I'll kind of run through what the goals are for this channel, what I want to work towards. I'm mainly doing this channel just to keep myself accountable and kind of like track my own journey. Currently don't have a coach for anything. It's just going to be myself, coaching myself. I'm all open to any comments about what I need to do to improve, and that will go massive. So yeah, I'm currently sat in the car. Basically, just like Freya during her pregnancy is kind of struggling at the moment just with sleep, and maybe that's another reason why I'm not sleeping so well. She actually slept on the sofa for some reason. No, I didn't force her to. We went to bed at the same time. I woke up and she was gone, and it's just because she can get a comfier position in there than in the bed, and she doesn't want to wake me up, which is very nice of her. She was in the kitchen where I was planning on starting this video, talking wise and talking to the camera, but I didn't want to wake her, so currently sat in the car, which works out anyway because I've left my shoes in here. I'm not driving anywhere. Normally I would drive. I'm just up too late to even attempt to. So it's just going to be running around here, which isn't too bad. There's lots of like parks and things. It's just JVC is a bit of a building site, so there's not actually too many paths. But when I get to a park, it'll be all right. So yeah, I'm just going to warm up in this car park just because it's actually quite nice. It's really warm in here. Then I'll probably pick this up post run, either back in the same spot or if I'm kind of like walking back. But as it's only a 4k, I'm sure there's not going to be much to decompress after. Okay, so I don't know how well you can hear me, but that was the 4k done. I did it in 23:29. Full transparency, that first 2k felt fucking shit. God, it was horrible. And then I think I looked, it was like 2.39k. I was like, started to feel it. For some reason I had Techno on for an easy run, but when I think it was Apricot by Bicep came on, really just gave me like a second wind, which I needed. Went to the shop, I got some coconut water, just to kind of like replace electrolytes, but also just because I actually really like the taste. And then I got some sparkling water for Freya when I get back, because it's a nice bottle and she has been collecting them, or she collected my last one, so got this as well. Gonna get back, then I've got to go to the hospital for a scan, and then that's kind of like how today's training is gonna go. What have I got to train today? It's back and arms today, so I've got that, and that will be probably around like 4 or 5 o'clock. Let my body recover, and then I'll just pick this up tomorrow. my goals for this channel as well. I am doing this basically a week later, so my will be in the second vlog, but it's just going to be in this first one just because it's kind of like the introduction to the channel. I've started running start this year, was very sporadic runs. It was like 1 run a week in January. Then in February I decided to get on a plan, so I bought Runner and I'm following that. Did a 5k one which was around 9 weeks long, got from my time of 33, I think it was 33 minutes 42 for a 5k to around 26 minutes 23 seconds, which I ran with a friend, so that's probably why it was a lot quicker, as having motivation of someone else. But the goals for this channel, I've put them down as I'm kind of like building up my running. I don't want to throw myself right in the deep end, as I feel like it's like training, isn't it? You got like in the gym, you got to do the reps, do the groundwork and build up. So my goals for this channel is to do a half marathon, which I'll obviously do a small series on that, a full marathon, a half Ironman, full Ironman, and then I want to do the super halves, which is like the top 6 half marathons in Europe, and kind of try and do that in a year, because I feel like that'll be a nice achievement to do. And then also I'll do a photo shoot just for my business and Potentia and bring you along on that journey, because there'll probably still be other things in between that. So hopefully I inspire other people to want to start running. And I know there's lots of running accounts out there, but people are starting, like if you look at like Nick Bare, he's basically been running for 7 or 8 years, I think, when I watched one of his videos the other day. So this is kind of like the beginning of a running career, fingers crossed, and hopefully, you know, you can follow what I do and build up as I go. So I hope this channel helps, and I'll see you in all of the vlogs. Okay, so full transparency, forgot to record yesterday, but my Sunday, Mondays are my check-in days for work, so it's kind of just sat here all day. Freya abuses me for my little setup, but I love it. So yeah, it's kind of me just going through like the people that we work with, the people that we coach, what their problems have been throughout the week, trying to find a way to better it and continue to get 1% better every single week, as that is progress. I'm probably going to be sat here for another 5 hours. I've got 15 to get checked off. It's 2 o'clock, just had lunch as well. My Sunday, Mondays are workouts in the morning, so gym. Yesterday was legs, my heavy leg session, and I'm really feeling it today. And then today was chest and shoulders with a little bit of abs, and then the evenings are cycles. So yesterday was like an hour zone 2 cycle. Today it's a little bit less, it's 30 minutes, but I'm going to probably push it to 45, as I use that time to just sit and learn and like watch YouTube videos about like business stuff. Pretty boring to most, but it's like 2 hours of my week that I can use to continue to better myself. That's kind of all that I'm doing today. Tomorrow is going to be a 5.5k run, a little bit longer, so I'll catch you tomorrow when it's that run. I am in the service elevator. We have got this morning, it is 7 minutes past 7 on a Wednesday. I have got 6.5k progressive run, which is at different paces, and it gets faster and faster every couple of k. So yeah, come along. Okay, so just some full transparency here. I've had to stop at 4k, not because I can't go any further, I'm still going to go. I just had to resort my socks because I've got 2 blisters that are absolutely like chafing to bits. One's like bleeding, so I need to get some Vaseline. I was just looking through ChatGPT on what to get. It said plasters and then Vaseline, tape and stuff like that. So that's the first thing I'm going to sort when I get back to the apartment, because I'm travelling to the UK tomorrow, and then I've got a run on Friday, a run on Saturday. I feel like I'm going to feel groggy. I was meant to have like a 36-hour rest after yesterday's run for some reason, so I imagine it's going to go up again after this.
But yeah, let's get this last 2.5k done. It's around 5:40 to 5:20 pace. Currently at the 4k in 25 minutes with like a 2k warm up and then a 2k at 6 minutes a pace. I've had to stop a couple of times because it's like a building site around here, but you know, managing to get it done. It's much better down on the beach. I just couldn't be asked to drive there today. Here's the run done. It took me about 40 minutes, a little bit longer than I expected, but we had to stop because of the blisters, and I also picked up this on the way. So prepped for the next run. I'm gonna go have a shower, then breakfast, and then work for 2 hours and try and get swimming. I feel like this video is very all over the place, but it's the first one and it's a learning curve. Yesterday was a bit of a write-off for me because I was traveling to the UK, so I'm currently at my dad's house. I'm in the UK for 2 weeks, so training is still going to be the same, but I have a client photo shoot with about 15 clients tomorrow, so I'll be down in London for that. Tomorrow's a bit of a heavy work day. I will not be doing the run then. I'll be moving it to Sunday, so that will be in the next vlog. This vlog's only going to have 3 runs in. I've also noticed that it's basically every time I'm about to run, I'm picking up the camera to talk. So I will try and include like other things like the food that I'm having and stuff like that. I have a 4.5k run. I've not actually done a run in the UK since like lockdown, which was what, like 6 years ago. And it is absolutely freezing outside. I'm used to running in like 30-degree heat, which might be a little bit easier with like the temperature side of things, but my body is normally a lot warmer, which makes the runs feel a lot more enjoyable. So hopefully I can get into this quite well. Haven't even planned out where I'm gonna run. I currently live in quite like a dense residential area, so I feel like I might just do like 2 laps of it. I think that'll come to 4.5k. We'll see. We'll try and record some parts of it. My last run, I captured like 2 to 3 clips, as you've already seen, and one of them, my phone like was pointed up to the sky. It's been a bit of a strange day, just because yesterday was like 10 hours worth of travel coming from Dubai and obviously getting to the airport and coming back from the airport. Then my sister came round so I could meet my new niece, which took up like a good portion of the evening. And then Freya and I had been craving a UK Chinese because it's just not the same in Dubai. We had that, and then I was asleep by 9, and I think I got 9 hours 52 minutes according to the Garmin. It was a good level of sleep, and then today I've just felt like I've like, do you know when you oversleep? I've had that feeling. So I just did some like easy client work, like 15 programs, which was quite hefty, took up the day, and then just kind of like watch some like educational YouTube just to kind of get my head back into like the business game. And Freya and I had like our monthly work meeting today as well. It's just been kind of like a get used to being back in the UK. It's very, very, very cloudy. Hopefully this run is going to go okay because I've only got short sleeve t-shirt, shorts. I really didn't pack well for this, as I don't actually own any warm clothes, but you know, that'll be noted for the next time I come. Before anyone says anything, yes, I do wear a belt when I run, and it's not because I put like gels and stuff in it, it's because I hate carrying my phone in my pocket. So yeah, that's what I was just putting on. I do have a vest as well, but I left that in Dubai, which I don't actually really like it, so I'll probably be looking at getting a new one just for when I do have longer runs in this block. I think I've got like a 14k and a 15k, so I'll have something for them because I will try a little bit of fueling as I run. I don't think it's as needed, but you know, if a 10k is going to be around, the goal is to be around 47 minutes. Maybe I'll have like a bit of fuel at 30 minutes in, see how that goes. But I know it's not like essential. It's just learning curves for the future when I do the longer runs, which I'm also going to sit down
today, and I'll go through kind of like the goals that I set out for this channel. So there's a little bit of backstory of why I'm doing this. One of the main reasons is to try and like aspire other people to do it, because my job is like an online weight loss coach, and hopefully I aspire some people that see this and are on a journey as well, and hopefully it helps them. But yeah, I'm gonna now warm up outside in a very cold garden and then go for the run.